Hello, this is David Everist, and today I'm going to be asking on the Minor Dave Everist Report show that you go for, if you would do this, go to whitehouse.gov and uh, put in for President Trump, ask him to pardon Duane Everist and to conduct a review on his takings case. So if you go to whitehouse.gov and do that, that would be a huge favor, as that would reinstill the unlawfulness of my conviction, the unjustified conviction and taking of property and property rights, as I had most of my stuff seized. And then we had, I had 3 different trials. I got 30 days in jail, and one of the cases went all the way to the Supreme Court, but they didn't hear the case. And the reason why that is they have 8,000 cases a year, and they only hear about 80. Supreme Court's really a part-time court. Most of all the other court systems we have, they don't take 3 months off of the year. Things would back up so much that nobody would get tried. So, anyways, they didn't want to hear the mining law. All they wanted to do was get me off my claim. Anyways, because after they got a court order for me to do a plan of operations, and I tried to do one, they told me they didn't have a budget to do one. And they said the reason why they didn't have a budget to do one is because you're not supposed to be doing them. This is for the BLM to do. But I can't get the BLM to act, right? And so this is in breach of the 1872 mining grant. They call it the General Mining Laws of the United States of 1872. But it's a grant. It's held in trust for an American citizen to go out and find and file on for purchase. If you find a valuable mineral on publicly domain lands, which you have a right to go explore, you don't need a plan of operations for that. They try to say you need a plan of operations to live on your claim. It says you have a specific duty to occupy your mining claim in order to hold it. So they got things back asswards, and I would like the listeners out there to do that. And I forgot to put whitehouse.gov, so when I reshare this, I'll put whitehouse.gov. Please contact whitehouse.gov. Whitehouse.gov. And go there and put your email in. Then click on contacts. Contact the president. Then you go there. You fill out all your information, your name, your email, your mailing address, and your phone number. Then you go down to the comments, and you write in there that you would like, for me, a pardon. Or you can go to the phone number, and you can just call them. Write down the number and call them. And you can call that number that's on the website. And if you want to do both, you can do both. This should work real good. Now, because I've had several things negative happen to me, I'm trying to I'm 58 years old. I'm really unemployable. And so the government is for Social Security, have asked me, I've been advised that I have to have a neurophysician. They're going to map my brain. That's what they call it. They map your brain for your electrical brainwave pattern. And there'll be a bunch of physical tests to rule that out. And that's why I got to go to a neurophysician. Now, there's 3 kinds of neurophysicians. There's the brain surgeon. There's the neuropsychologist and the neuropsychiatrist. I'm going to a neuropsychologist because if you're on state insurance, they only pay for the psychologist. They don't pay for the other ones unless you're in school. You know, when I used to see a brain surgeon, not that I had any surgery, but he's the one that did a diagnosis on me. The technology was a lot different. Back then, they put wire probes in your head and measured it. Now they can just do an MRI, and it's much less intrusive, having a bunch of wires taped to your head. But anyway, so they're going to map my brain, make sure that there's nothing physically wrong with it, and then they're going to write up a report whether I can get Social Security or disability or not. Just thought I'd let you know that. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.